We've put this competition together for the guys to run over 2 days here in Toast Rafid. We've made it fairly challenging for them, and we had a great turnout this year. It took us quite a lot of time to put it all together over the last couple of weeks, but our effort has not been unrewarded. We're very proud of what we've put together, and our main thing is to try and grow the sport and develop a greater base of shooters to come out more regularly with us.
We ran our first competition last year, which we had a very small attendance with, and this year we decided to take it up a notch, and we approached the guys in the Precision Rifle Series in America and got them to agree that we could be the very first affiliated competition outside of the United States where shooters in South Africa are now able to earn points for the US national finals, which will be held in Vegas in 2017. We couldn't have done this without having fantastic support from obviously the landowner, Marcus Hogreaves. He's been amazing to us. He's given us this fantastic range to use. It's 2,500 hectares of land. We've got stages that are set east to west, even going down to south. It's 270 degrees of zenith shooting. It's just phenomenal. And on top of that, huge thanks to Kestrel from America, who once they heard about this competition decided fantastic they'd like to sponsor us, and they brought us some prizes. And to Euro Optic Africa, who've really come to the party and joined us and said they'd like to be involved in the future in running competitions here in South Africa with us and providing fantastic prizes. Huge thank you, Euro Optic. Thank you so much. So one of the big things about the Precision Rifle Series compared to most other rifle shooting sports is we are very, very strict on safety, muzzle safety and so forth, but there are no rules with regard to how you tackle a stage, okay, unless it is absolutely specified in the rulebook, okay? So you can basically use whatever equipment you've got at hand in order to negotiate a stage. And that's the whole thing about the Precision Rifle Series. It's about solving the problem at each stage at long range in the shortest amount of time possible. When you are on the stage, obviously you've got your rifle port arms, muzzle up, bolt open. You may have the magazine in and you may have ammunition in the magazine, okay? But the bolt must be open. Now, there are a couple of stages we've got transitions on stages. In other words, you'll have 1, 2, or 3 shooting positions, at which point you're going to have to move from shooting position 1 to shooting position 2. When you do so, maintain muzzle safe at all times down range. It's very, very important. And also from stage to stage, make sure that you have, again, muzzle up, bolt open, and magazine out. Gun completely empty when you're going from stage to stage. Each stage is marked out with a teardrop banner. That is your muster point. That's where you start your stage from. So you'll be standing within arm's reach of that stage. You'll be carrying all the equipment that you want to use on that stage. When your buzzer starts, you'll have 4 minutes on each stage. You'll go from the muster point to the stage marker. The stage markers are set out. There's point number 1, point number 2, and point number 3. And you'll see them on each of the stages. On each stage, you will see that there is a map of the range, including all distances to that. You've got plenty of time. You're going to get to your stage. You've got 5 minutes from when the stage starts. You can all sit down and point out targets to each other. You can discuss it. I would recommend that you do range the targets, those who've got rangefinders, and discuss that with your squad. Okay, just last thing is scoring. If you are in all divisions, 2 points for a first round hit. Obviously, once the target's neutralized, you move on to the next target. If you fail to neutralize it in the first shot, and you hit it for the second, you get a 1 point. Okay? For those in tactical division shooting 308 or 556, you've got an additional shot if you want, and that scores you an extra single point.
Willem Gerrits. I'm from Oudtshoorn. From the infantry school, we present sniper courses there. The first day was challenging but exciting, and I enjoyed it very much.
When you approach the stage, the targets will be pointed out to you, the format of the stage and the briefing will be given to you. You will be given a couple of minutes to discuss, and then the first shooter will get going after that.
There's a spinner on range 1, which is the first target. It needs to be activated before you can move on to the next targets. Although if you do not manage to activate it within 6 shots, you can either choose to continue going and activate it, which is really fun, or you can say, enough's enough, I'm going to carry on and try to finish the rest of the stage. Okay? And each of these stages has got a time limit. That particular stage has a 3-minute time limit. Okay? So you've got to decide, do you just keep going with the spinner to get the 2 points for activating it, or do you keep going with the rest of the targets and pick up 2 or 1 point, depending on the division scores for the next ones. Okay. Stage 2 is it has to be shot in order, and you'll see those things are numbered actually on the range card. Stage 3, Carmageddon. Steve is basically handling Carmageddon.
Right, so there you guys will be shooting the Desert Tech SKS Bullpup 308 from my vehicle. You'll be given 6 bullets, or 6 cartridges, and you'll start in the canopy, shooting out the back canopy window. And if you miss everything, you won't be going through into the cabin, but if you hit the first 2, then you can move into the cabin, sit in the driver's seat, shoot out the passenger window. If you're successful with that and you still have some ammo left, you can come out onto the bonnet and engage the final 2. Okay, after that stage, we'll be moving on to the PRS skills test stage, which we shot off the carpet.
So this stage basically, guys, is a stage where you are shooting at targets, left target, middle target, right target, then right target, middle target, left target. So please read your briefing. You only get 2 shots per hit. There's no second 1 shot, etc. Right? You keep plugging at that target until you hit it, right? Then you can move to the next target. Keep plugging at it until you hit it. You have 90 seconds to see how many points you can rack out.
Big targets.
So it's an unlimited round count stage. You've got to keep plugging away. So, but you only get 2 points per hit, and you have to hit the target before moving on to the next one.
Alright, next stage will be just adjacent to that, off the rubber mat. It's the test your limit stage. You will engage only 1 shot per target. If you miss, you stop, but you keep the points that you generated. You can shoot them in any order.
Any order.
Okay, you get 2 points per hit, but any miss, that's it. You stop there and you take the points you accumulated.
The points that you've got for that stage.
For that one, there's 3 plate racks at 3 distances with 3 targets on each rack.
Stage 6. Basically, you choose from a deck of cards. On that deck of cards, got 3 colours. The colours will indicate what shooting positions you have to shoot from. There are 2 shooting positions of each colour on the tank trap, and there's 1 target of that colour. So in other words, if we pull out the yellow, the card say it's got Brazil, which is green, yellow, and blue. Then for the yellow target, you'll be shooting, find the 2 yellow positions. You have to shoot from each position, and hit that target, the yellow target from each position once. Okay, standard scoring applies.
Correct. Then we'll go for saving private piles. So we've got a 50 kilogram NATO dummy here, sitting on a chair next to a table. Alright, your starting position will be just off your rifle. Your rifle can be stationed in the prone position, or just off the nice rubber mat, the berm that we've cleared. Under the start signal, you will have 3 cartridges in your rifle. You can engage any target. Alright, but you have to hit that target to move on to the next one. You run out of ammo, you stand up, walk down the berm, which has got steps made out of tyres. You pick up Private Pile, he must be off the floor. Whether you carry him like this or fireman's carry, which I recommend, it's up to you, but you may not drag him. If you drag him, you're going to go and carry him again. Alright, so you pick him up, you go around the little peg there, 5 or 6 meters away, and back to the chair, put him back in the chair. On the table is going to be 3 more rounds of your ammo. You're going to pick them out the bowl, back into the rifle, load up, engage again. You must hit the target to move on. You may not re-engage the target until you've hit all the other targets.
Okay, so you got that. So you got to basically.
And then again.
If you manage to clear all 6 targets, you're going to restart the beginning again. They will become blank. You can start choosing which one will do again.
Okay, and you've got 3 minutes to do that. Probably going to carry Private Pile twice.
Okay, defense is the fence. There's a fence at the back of the barn, and in that there are 3 shooting positions and 3 targets. Each target must be engaged from each shooting position in the fence. Okay. Front of the rifle must be supported by the indicated area on the fence, and the rear clip is supported by one of the okay? And lastly, we've got the tower.
It's fairly simple. You'll have to engage a set of 4 targets. So you'll engage all 4 targets with your feet on the floor and using the middle support of the tower. So your rifle will be supported front side by the tower. You'll engage those 4 targets, after which you will climb up the tower and your rifle will be supported from the top piece of the tower. You must make yourself comfortable there. You can be outside the tower but off the ground, and your rifle on the top, or you can be inside the tower if you'd like, however you feel comfortable.
Hi guys, it's John Edwards from Euro-Optic Africa. We're here today at the Tac Driver event and been demonstrating the Desert Tactical SRS Covert. This particular gun we have here, 22-inch barrel, 308, bullpup design. This particular one sporting a Schmidt & Bender 3-27 PM2. And the guys were shooting well with it today, hitting half 1 MA accuracy downrange out to 500 meters. The gun's light, portable, magazine sits in the back behind the trigger guard, and what's particularly attractive is the crisp light trigger, quite unusual for the bullpup design. We're rating these guns very highly, they're shooting great. Have a look at us on our website or Euro-Optic Africa.
overall tactical winner. What? Congratulations. Well done. There you go.
It was a lovely competition. Today, tactical phase went well for me. Some harsh conditions, but it tested all the possible positions, and yeah, it just worked for me. It was a very nice competition. Good job, Tac Driver, setting up everything, and yeah, it was good.
Open winner, Eladis. Congratulations. Well done. There we go.
Very challenging conditions, but very kudos to the guys. They did a very good job of setting up a very challenging stage. The first day was comprising of a practical match. We had to hike up a mountain and then range distances and actually engage the targets. Day 2 was more a tactical kind of match. We had to improvise, use what you can, what's given to you, and you had to improvise and make your shots count.
First place in production, Andre. Hey! Congratulations. There you go.